Millie Bobby Brown shuts down all of the journalists who called her out, and she calls them out by name. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian. I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. So grab a snack, grab a drink, hit that subscribe button. I am telling you right now, Millie Bobby Brown, girl, you know how in Stranger Things she does this? Girl, she is doing this, but with this, bitch. She is calling every mother effer out who has something to say about her looks. So if you guys don't know, Millie Bobby Brown, I mean, she is so iconic. She's only 21 years old. And I feel like she's done so many things. She started Stranger Things when she was just 10, girl, okay? And, you know, with Millie, I love... So the other day, just so that you guys know, the other day I was, like, scrolling, and I just ended up on Millie Bobby Brown algorithm, bitch. It was, like, Millie Bobby Brown video after Millie Bobby Brown video. It was all Millie Bobby Brown. And I was like, girl! And I just fell in love with her energy. And she's married. She got married young, just like me. And I love that. Like, I love, because we have similar stories of, you know, meeting our now husband very early on. I married my husband when most of us should have been like partying and, you know, at like freaking high school parties and stuff. So, you know, it's so wonderful to see that, you know, another person does it, and it's fine, you know, because I got a lot of criticism for it. But anyways, here we go. Millie Bobby Brown, she was on a press tour, and she's on a press tour now for her new movie, and everybody has something to say about her looks. I mean, it's just insane the amount of videos that were made, best friend. Insane. I mean, the hatred, the you know what, the lack of elegance, respect, just class, I don't even know, just etiquette, just the amount of trash that was thrown at this 21 years old about her face, about her looks, is so crazy. So listen, Millie Bobby came to social media and she had this to say. Check this out.
Hi everyone, it's Millie. I want to take a moment to address something that I think is bigger than just me. Something that affects every young woman who grows up under public scrutiny. I think this is very necessary to talk about. I started in the industry when I was 10 years old. I grew up in front of the world, and for some reason, people can't seem to grow up with me. Instead, they act like I'm supposed to stay frozen in time, like I should still look the way I did on Stranger Things Season 1. And because I don't, I'm now a target. I want to talk about some of the articles that have recently released while I'm on my press tour, and some of the writers who are so desperate to tear young women down. One article reads, "Why are Gen Zers like Millie Bobby Brown aging so badly?" Written by Lydia Hawkin. "What has Millie Bobby Brown done to her face?" Written by John Eli. "Millie Bobby Brown mistaken for someone's mum as she guides younger sister Ava through LA." Written by Cassie Carpenter. Another article reads, "Little Britain's Matt Lucas takes savage swipe at Millie Bobby Brown's new mummy makeover look." Written by Bethann Edwards. "Amplifying an insult rather than questioning why a grown man is mocking a young woman's appearance. This isn't journalism. This is bullying." The fact that adult writers are spending their time dissecting my face, my body, my choices is disturbing, and the fact that some of these articles are written by women makes it even worse. We always talk about supporting and uplifting young women, but when it comes down to it, it seems a lot easier to just tear them down for clicks. Disillusioned people can't handle seeing a girl become a woman, on her terms, not their own. I refuse to apologize for growing up. I refuse to make myself smaller to fit the unrealistic expectations of people who can't handle seeing a girl become a woman. I will not be shamed for how I look, how I dress, or how I present myself. We have become a society where it's so much easier to criticize than it is to pay a compliment. Why is it the knee-jerk reaction to say something horrible rather than just say something nice? If you have a problem with that, I have to wonder, what is it that actually makes you so uncomfortable? Let's do better. Not just for me, but for every young girl who deserves to grow up without the fear of being torn apart for simply existing. Thank you.
I want to take a moment to address something that I think is bigger than just me, something that affects every young woman who grows up under public scrutiny. I think it's necessary to speak up about this. I started in this industry when I was 10 years old. I grew up in front of the world, and for some reason, people can't seem to grow with me. Instead, they act like I'm supposed to stay frozen in time, like I should still look the way I did in Stranger Things 1. And because I don't, I'm now a target. Let's talk about the articles, the headlines, the people who are so desperate to tear young women down. Why are Gen Zers like Millie Bobby Brown aging so badly? By Lydia Hawken. Ooh, girl, she's calling out people by their names. Yes. What has Millie Bobby Brown done to her face? By John Ellie. Millie Bobby Brown mistaken for someone's mom as she guides younger sister Ava through LA. By Cassie Carpenter. Little Britain's Matt Lucas takes savage swipe at Millie Bobby Brown's new mommy makeover look, written by Bethan Edwards, amplifying an insult rather than questioning why a grown man is mocking a young woman's appearance. This isn't journalist. This is bullying, girl. Yes. The fact that adult writers are spending their time dissecting my face, my body, my choices, it's disturbing. The fact that some of these articles are written by women, even worse. We always talk about supporting and uplifting young women, but when the time comes, it seems easier to tear them down for clicks. Delusioned people can't handle seeing a girl become a woman on her terms, not theirs. I refuse to apologize for growing up. I refuse to make myself smaller to fit the unrealistic expectations of people who can't handle seeing a girl become a woman. I will not be shamed for how I look, how I dress, or how I present myself. We have become a society where it's so much easier to criticize than it is to pay a compliment. Why is it knee-jerk reaction to say something horrible rather than to say something nice? If you have a problem with that, I have to wonder, what is it that actually makes you so uncomfortable? Let's do better, not just for me, but for every young girl who deserves to grow up without fear of being torn apart or simply existing. Mic drop. 2.5 seconds. She called out these messes by name, girl. She called out these mothers by name. Listen, I love that she did this. Most celebrities, they brush off these type of articles. They brush off these type of things that people are saying about them. They try and, because in PR, right, they basically say like, you ignore until it goes away. But you know what, girl? This is why it never goes away. And this is why it will jump from one person to another, because no one comes out and does what Millie Bobby Brown did, okay? And this is why I loved what she did, because I think it's so important, not only to stand up for herself, but to stand up for others and to call these people out by their name. Because yes, in fact, that is not journalism, that is bullying, okay? I'm so proud of her for what she did. I'm so thankful for what she did, because she not only did it for herself, she did it for so many other people out there who are going through this type of criticism. And you do not need to be famous to go through criticism. I mean, I'll tell you, like, my whole life I was body shamed as a kid from family members. No seconds for Sebastian. Oh, Sebastian, do you think that's a little too much for your plate? Oh, everyone can get McDonald's except Sebastian. I mean, listen, okay? Boob Sebastian got a lot of bullying when very younger, and I wish I could have stand up for at that age. You know what I mean? And to see Millie doing that and to, inspire a whole new generation, because obviously, her fans are very young that look up to her. I love this. And I love that she didn't care about what could possibly happen to her or the backlash that she could get, because anytime a celebrity speaks out, they always get backlash. So I love this for Millie. And you know what? To every single journalist out there who has something to say about Millie or has anything to say about anybody's body, this is what I'm going to tell you. Who hurt you, bitch? You need a fucking exorcism and a hug, okay? You need an exorcism, a hug, a comfort meal, and you need to go back to bed, bitch, because you obviously woke up on the wrong side of history, okay? So check that. Millie, I'm proud of you, girl. What do we think about this? Let me know in the comments below. I'll tell you this. The way she did it was so respectful and also standing her ground and setting boundaries. And you don't have to be famous to do that, girl. You don't even need a platform to do that. If you have somebody in your life who is bringing you down, causing you sadness, causing you harm, causing you self-doubt, making fun of you, you stand up to them, okay? You stand up to them in a peaceful way, of course. If you feel like you're in a safe environment, do it, girl, okay? At your own risk, bitch. But you know what? Stand up, set your boundaries if you can, okay? And if you can't do that, just separate from them. You don't need to be near that energy, okay? Never be with someone who dims your light, okay? Because you need to shine bright, and the brighter you shine, the more people get scared, and the more people get the more people get frustrated, and they get jealous, and they get what is that word I'm looking for, girl? Oh, what is that word? Remember, Sebastian, remember, Sebastian, remember, Sebastian. I don't remember the word, but you know, when someone when they see you winning, they get something. Not jealous, but you know what I mean. I don't know what it is. But anyways, girl, nobody likes to see you shine bright, so shine the brightest you can, bitch, okay? I love you so much for watching. Millie, I'm so proud of you. What do you all think about this? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bididi, babidi.